Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about your person's next move, and we're going to find out what are their intentions towards you and their plans towards their plans for this connection. So we have three piles from the left to right. The first pile is Dendritic Agate. The second pile is Yellow Agate. And the third pile is Clear Quartz. Pause if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Dendritic Agate, this is going to be your reading. I'm picking up on a lot of 5D communication between you guys. I'm getting the orange color. So that could be somebody's favorite color, or I don't see it as just sexual attraction. I see it as like a seed, like a food for thought to stand into your own power. Like, this connection provokes, I think, the both of you and your person, to think of what life could be like together. I think this person thinks about it. Magician, of course, because I am picking up on this kind of an energy which is very cohesive. It's like your person thinks about things to do together in the future. I don't know how they're showing up, but this person imagines a lot. With the blue temple, this is also a card which signifies a lot of imagination. It signifies a lot of thought process. It signifies a lot of, like, basically with the magician and the mind Mercury, it's almost like um I'm getting like contemplation, but it's also like their imagination is so vivid about these things. It's very deepened. They think a lot about these things, and I feel like I get a very healthy energy from the magician. I don't get any sort of like sneakiness. That's why I feel like there's a lot of you guys are soulmates. So I think that this has to be an older connection. But I think that what this connection really allows your person is to be open, at least in their imagination, because this person tends to cage themselves quite a lot, is what I'm picking up. um this person, I feel like your connection really allows them to just wonder about who they can be and what they want to be in life, like how a kid thinks like, oh, when I grow up. So it's not that your person is like small or something, but it's kind of like they're still operating from that trauma where they were told, or their limiting beliefs, right? Hierophant, definitely a very spiritual process going on for your person. Definitely with the communication that you're having in 5D, you could be in separation, because I feel like, this is also the card of indulgence, loneliness, thinking about what it could be, especially with the Hierophant. It's about putting the roots down. So your person actually is manifesting this, whether they realize this or not. And it's just quite an important part of manifestation, that you need to know and imagine and feel those things, right? So I think that your person is right now, your person is kind of like stubborn, but I think that it's because they just don't know, or they're like more fear ridden, like they don't get out of their comfort zone. I feel a lot of anxiety on their end whenever it's like there's a lot of things that they want in their head. That's why I keep saying, like, I don't know how this person is showing up, because I feel like that this person is still quite fear ridden, and I just feel like there's a lot of procrastination, like you get scared, right? And with the magician, this is also an energy of like putting effort over words. Like it's not about all the words. So this person understands that you might be in a long distance connection, or there's just some sort of like internet. I'm getting the world card energy, so there's some sort of like internet. Maybe you met this person online or something. Like there's something that is very modern about this love story is what I'm picking up. There is a very deep past life connection over here. I'm getting ancient Roman, and I don't know that you guys, if you have had like past life memories with this person, if you have recalled them, or like you've dreamt of it, or this person has, like they get, I don't know if you get that or they get that, like you get dreams of things, or like you meditate and you get the visions because your guides are trying to show you something, like how deep this is. And I know I'm just taking a little time to channel because the energy is quite deep, which is why I felt the need to say in the beginning that this is not a newer connection, this has got to be an older connection. Like and I don't know, like I don't want to go too deep. Like if you chose this path, there's definitely a message for you. I feel like this person could be in the financial realm, or there's a lot of focus upon like finances. I feel like this energy is very steady and slow. Like I get it that there are fears and there's things that you need to deal with, but I also feel like this energy is more up in the air. And why I say stable is because this person's energy doesn't feel too fidgety or finicky, or I don't know, flimsy. I know, I just feel like within themselves, they're taking a lot of time with themselves. But I think now that I could be wrong, I'm taking a guess that you're not seeing any results, or relatively a lot, because if you're at a place where you have to watch tarot readings about like how to, like, to clarify like how does another person feel about you, there's definitely some room for assumption or miscommunication, or there's a gap. Yeah, so I think that their thoughts are more based on like practicality and everything else that comes with it. The blue temple again, it says Azor Vault. These are very deep hidden, like deep thoughts, right? With the magician also there's deep thoughts. Now we have Neptune. These are all so many cards of like just fantasizing, the greens, you can see the color palette. This person, I think, doesn't is not completely aware about their self-sabotaging patterns. We have Mars and Saturn. Yeah, there is. It's like I feel like you guys, what you're going through right now requires this person to communicate with you in the 5D. It requires for them. So your souls are really astral traveling right now. Like it's some serious shit going on over here, right? When you're waking up and you're feeling fatigue, it's because your soul has been astral traveling. And for you, I think that parallel number one, you don't know that you can lucid dream. I think that maybe you think that there are dreams. I don't know, like I don't want to comment too much on it. Um, because I just don't like half knowledge is worse than any knowledge. So I don't want to comment on it basically. But I think that this person does have a tendency of probably like delaying or being slow, and it's because they don't know what's real versus what fake. They're going through spiritual lesson right now. So we have Gemini, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also getting heavy Capricorn, so this could be related to their ego, their career, finances. That's what I spoke about, right? Thank you, Spirit. So I am going to move these cards, and we're going to get the tarot deck out and like see what is the possible kind of like what's the most possible outcome or like action that this person might be willing or might take in the future. I don't usually use tarot for predictions, but I posted a poll yesterday. I was actually intending upon doing the realizations reading. I feel like predictions is just not something that I believe in, because you can always, energy is changing and you can always give it your best to change the outcome. Like the moment you change the energy, the outcome changes. And well, yeah, I think that somebody probably needed to hear that. I'm gonna take this in reverse. Queen of Wands. um I felt such a weird itch in my throat right now when Queen of Wands came out. Alrighty. I'm gonna take this card up, right? I'm gonna take this card in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So one thing I definitely need you to take into consideration, pile number one, is that your person is not sure about commitment. And I want you to take this into consideration in the sense that somebody is showing you, or I'm letting you know, that this person is not sure about you. Because there's miscommunication, because there's gap between the both of you, because there's space and room for assumption, or basically things are up in the air, right? And from my own personal experience, I think it's very important to know that when somebody's unsure of you, it is not at all necessary to go out there and change their opinion. It's not at all necessary to wait. It's not at all to give them unnecessarily ample amount of time to change your decision just because you think that you're loyal to them. I feel like that kind of loyalty is hazardous for yourself, and not a lot of people share that. So it's just my opinion, take it or leave it. I think that you should know that this person is not sure about you, and I think that there is choice on the table with the Lovers, Gemini, and Queen of Wands. For a few of you, this person could be choosing between you and perhaps a lifestyle or emotional unavailability. It doesn't have to be that they're just a player, but it can also just be that this person has other ways of coping up with life where they just don't want to be available, or um, it's not like I'm saying that they're a bad person, but I'm just saying like this needs to be taken in consideration, because there's also a part of you which is emotionally unavailable, which is chasing this person, right? You might not be spamming this person, but you're energetically chasing them, because you relatively do feel like you're more in an anxious sort of like state because of their non-responsive behavior, because they're catching feelings for you. And I think that they have a lot of anger from their past, or they become passive aggressive when you question them, like why are they pushing you away, or why do you feel like things are different between the both of you, right? So I think that their behaviors right now, avoiding this situation because they're defensive, maybe this person has done something, I don't know. I just feel like you think that it's wrong for you to quit on the situation, or I don't know, like because you have hopes, you have attached yourself to dreams, just like this person, because you both think about what it could be and like what it should be. But I don't know. I just feel a little bit responsible to let you know, like, what is perhaps right or wrong. And I'm always gonna keep doing that. Just because I read cards, I would never throw out a fantasy. Like, it's completely up to you what you choose to do at the end of the day. But somebody kind of has to let you know also that um, this is not the most ideal behavior, or this is something I know that you would struggle to absorb because you probably have a lot of dreams attached to this person. And I know that feeling. I completely know. Sometimes it's not even your heart that breaks, but it's sometimes the hope, the expectation, the dream, the investment you actually put in the future rather than what you're putting in right now. And right now maybe you're struggling, is what I'm picking up, because of this situation. And I completely understand and I respect your bond. Um, and I feel like I'm only able to understand this because I have also been a part of spiritual connections. So I feel like this person is really holding back communication right now. Like, they're not talking to you, whether you're in separation or not. It doesn't matter. It's a matter of fact whether the other person is actually making themselves available for you or not. And I feel like this person, spirit is kind of giving me that they would rather, or they're rather choosing right now, which I want to let you know is nothing on your worth. You're completely a worthy person. And if I had to give you one suggestion, one out of everything that I've said, is that when we know something that is wrong for us and we still keep being a part of it, we lower ourselves in our own eyes. But when we do the right thing, we redeem ourselves in our own eyes. It's not about anybody else on the planet. It's not about this person. It's not about anybody else. It's about how we feel about ourselves and how we treat ourselves. So either you can kind of like stay where you are or keep going without this person, because both are gonna hurt. All right, I don't want this to sound like some sort of, I don't know, intervention. I just really hope that you take this into consideration. One thing that I always say on my readings, in my reading, is that you never have to take a decision. You just have to give it food for thought, because the more you just let it simmer down, eventually you're going to feel the need to act upon it, whether it is to have a conversation, or whether it is to draw a boundary, or whether it is to improve the situation. Whatever it is, whatever is, kind of like fated in your destiny, or like in your cards, basically. So I'm going to take this in reverse. Okay, spirit is telling me that this person is definitely putting on a mask right now. This person is not really telling you how they feel. And I do feel that I was picking up on this energy of like realizations, like they do realize that they're pushing you away. I don't know how many people this person has actually mended the situation, but I do feel that I gotta be sure of it. Is this what it is, spirit? I do feel that this person intends to work on this situation. And for few of you, I think that it was very important for you to know that if somebody is acting flimsy to us, even if they're your soulmate, it's important for you to choose yourself. So I would be really happy, if your spiritual connection flourishes. And I do see that happening. I think that this person has been putting on a mask, and I think that sooner or later, I'm getting an energy that this person is realizing kind of like how to um I feel like if you have relatively pulled back, this situation would apply more prominently. If you have pulled back, you've completely taken back your energy, this person is realizing your worth because you realized yours. And if that has not happened, you know what to do, right? It's not about retaliation at all. Pile number one, it's just about giving as much as you're getting. That is very important. to know in life, right? And I feel like this person is somebody who is realizing like they cannot be juggling, and I feel like relatively they want to put a stop to it. I really do feel that. That's why I don't go on predictions, because um, sometimes it just feels like it's the energy right now. So it's very important to see how the person is really behaving with you and what your body is understanding. And why I say your body, because the mind can often play a number on us because we have fears, right? And our heart sometimes tends to get carried away, but our body will literally let us know how we feel. So if you're feeling safe or if you're still feeling anxious, those are indicators that are very important, especially for empaths, because your body never lies. So north node, this person understands that you are a part of their destiny. They understand this. They understand that, I feel like I spoke about this sort of like, see, oh my god, past life memories. They're getting past life memories, and they feel like this situation or you will bring them a lot of contentment. Or if this person, I feel like for few of you, this person, you have kind of broken up with them or kicked them out of your life, they still feel the pain. They do understand that this is a karmic phase, and I feel like relatively I really want to let you know that this person, if you kick them out because you genuinely wanted to do better for yourself, and I'm really proud of yourself, I'm really proud of you, excuse me. I think that this person has had a very rough time. Like, I would not lie about that, and I feel that energy over here. I rarely get that energy. So I feel like this person genuinely is waking up to the fact that they I'm hearing like they have genuinely cared for you and they have loved you. They have got feelings for you really quick. We have grand trine blessings. So this is kind of like after a lot of this person wants to put in effort little by little. So I don't think that there's going to be gush of love bombing basically, and I'm really happy that's not there. But I think that this person wants to improve your connection, and they want to work on their finances as well. I think that a lot of things were stopping them because they were not happy with who they are. But I think that having lost you, or like the thought of losing you, or just maybe if you've pulled you back your energy, or that is recommended to do that, not as a tactic, pile number one, you generally have to think about what you're doing. Because if you pull back and your person doesn't act upon it, you're just going to feel like, why did I do that? So you have to be very sure about what you do. Don't threaten the other person that you're going to leave them so that they act right. Okay? That is a part of toxic femininity that, we partake in when we feel like that's going to make them realize our worth if they have the thought of losing us. But sometimes the universe does not make people feel anything when they're just not meant to be for us, right? So you have to be very sure about what you do. For this read, we have a few pre-shuffle cards. Carving out your own path, we have number 19, and challenge, standing up for your rights. I feel like whatever fears this person had in their imaginary world as well, I think that this person is relatively going to start facing them, or at least acknowledging them. And I feel like your person has started understanding how their brain has been doing a number on them. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. We have the Capricorn energy. Capricorn is very important over here. King of Cups. Like their immature behavior, right? So this person, again, Magician energy. Ace of Pentacles. I think that maybe if your person has had financial issues, or like finances has been a factor over here, I think that is something they didn't know how to balance. They could be a workaholic. Either it's like, I just feel like this person has been convincing themselves they have to work, they have to work, they have to work. But now they're realizing that it's probably was, or I feel like this person is going to realize that it was an escape plan. And especially if you've left this person and you're watching this reading for an ex or something that you don't talk to, they have awareness that they've been using work or just their goals as an escape to never invest in somebody emotionally. Alright, so to conclude this reading, I am going to pull out a few cards from my self-curated oracle deck. You can book a personal reading down below. The information is down below to book a reading with me. Would you guys spirits please help me connect with pile number one's energy? Let me pursue you. Let me give you the life of your dreams. I do feel that career is really important for this person, and I feel like it's not for the wrong reasons, but I think that they tend to use it as an escape mechanism, escapism. Whoa, what is that? I don't prioritize my work over us. I try to escape my feelings for you. Definitely, this is what I just said, right? That's why I was like stuttering my words so much. I'm wanting to come out of isolation. I worked hard on my healing. So I feel like relatively this reading might have been for a lot of people who have moved on or just tried to move on or left this person because they were not acting right. Life is difficult right now. Nobody could take your place. I admire you for who you are. So I feel like this person has started appreciating you. This is a confirmation. More importantly, if you have left this person. All right, so pile number one, I'm going to leave your reading here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello pile number two. If you chose the yellow agate, this is going to be your reading. Two of Swords, Sun. There is this air of, I'm getting the color pink. Your person is in a very deep contemplative mode. And there's something that they don't want to see about themselves. I just heard a fear of commitment. I'm hearing that you should watch pile number one. South Node. I'm gonna start off with this card. Fifth house creativity, Six of Cups energy. I feel like this person feels like a sense of puppy love. And I'm hearing that you don't want to know that. For some of you, you don't want to know what this person is like thinking and feeling, or you just want to know like what they're gonna do about this situation. I feel a very frustrated energy on your end. I think that this person is not very expressive. I pick up on a lot of frustration from your end. I don't know, somebody is really frustrated with this person. Fourth house, this is very flimsy energy. I can only understand like how complicated this situation is and how you feel about it, because I am picking up on that energy slowly. Four of Cups, fourth house roots 28, 10, 1, 29, 11, 2. See, this card also says, who are you in secret? Finding safety in a familiarity. This is like having family issues and being stuck in ambiguity. All right, let's decode this down, because I think it's important for you to know this, that your person is someone, again we have the sun spirit, whose heart chakra is opening up. I think that this person has always had feelings for you, has not let you know, has not let you see those feelings, has not been very descriptive about it, has not been expressive about it. You can see the color combination, the color palette is quite similar over here, right? I feel like this is a lot about their upbringing, is what I'm picking up. They purposely hide their feelings because they think that showing their feelings is a weakness, vulnerability is a weakness. You've probably heard this person say that. I'm hearing for some of you that when this person cries, or if they've cried, they kind of say like, I don't want to act like a wuss, I don't want to act like a pussy. Like they think that only girls can cry. That's all the upbringing. I'm picking up on a lot of patriarchy over here. But there's a part of matriarchy also at play over here. Um, it's also in the sense where pile number two, you have also enabled this person to kind of walk all over you. Now, I know that can be a very hard thing to hear, and I say that with utmost respect because I'm actually saying that to you. Like I'm doing it out of respect, not out of pleasing you. So it's kind of like where I see this person has had the capability or the platform to walk all over you is because you didn't know how to do that. Put boundaries for yourself. You don't know when to say no. And I think that this connection probably could have been very sexual, or you guys just gave into like consummating the relationship or something like that. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but I feel like this connection required more time to get to know each other emotionally. Now, as from a woman's perspective, I know that when you get close to somebody, and you get sexual, you tend to develop a very deeper attachment to them, which is completely normal. And I feel like that's where discernment comes in, where you have to see like the person that you're giving yourself to, whether they're capable of handling your feelings or not, whether they're able to make you feel safe and appreciated or not. So this person could have pushed you away. I'm picking up especially like after intercourse or something, or like just getting physical with you, and that left you feeling vulnerable. And that could also be one of the boundaries where I feel like somebody out there needs to know that you have to be very discerning about who you're giving your body to, whether you're a man or a woman. Because it's not just about spiritual hygiene, but it's about your mental peace as well. Because you're not only exchanging energy with them, but you're exchanging energy with everything that they are, everything that is in their body, everything that they have exchanged with other people. So you can see like how exponentially that energy can affect you, especially if you're a hypersensitive person or an empath, right? So it is important for these things to be taken in consideration. Now, I think that why this relates with your sacral chakra and your womb energy is because the both of you have trauma to heal through, and this is going to be a lifelong journey. But to understand how you navigate your way through that karma and your trauma as well. Whoa, I never realized how similarly trauma and karma sound, right? But I think that it's about epiphanies that you're having or you're going to have, because I don't think that this situation is small. And I think that maybe sexual hygiene is very important over here, and emotional exchange as well, because sexual um, exchange is also a very big part of emotional exchange, right? We talk about spiritual hygiene, but there's also a part of us which gets really attached to the other person. And this, even if it's not about intercourse, I feel like it's a lot about the fact that this person doesn't have the capacity to withhold your emotions. And you could be a woman, and if you're not, it just means that you have a very potent feminine energy as a man, and the other person is not in an energy to honestly provide a safe place for it. I just saw the candle flicker a lot. So this person is generally not kind of like in their positive divine masculine energy to actually withhold and sort of like calm your waves down, basically, right? So I think that this could also be an indication that the both of you, I keep hearing this analogy of like both of you, and it could just be a person, take however it fits, right? That the both of you, or this person specifically, doesn't know how to soothe themselves, self-soothe themselves, like, that kind of a thing where you're just able to slay your demons without bringing somebody else in the picture. As simple as it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna get another card. We have synchronicities. I feel like this person genuinely recognizes that you guys have something very deep together. Um, and I think that they feel like this is like a diamond in the dust. Your person could have a really low self-esteem, and it could be also you as well. So I'm picking up, you guys are, if not completely, but you are trauma bonding, is what I'm picking up over here. And I think that this person gets indications to move past whatever they have, like basically in their womb. There's a lot of womb action over here. Because not only are you healing a lot of generational trauma, but so is your person, or they at least are given the opportunity to do that. There's always that one person in the family lineage or in a generation to heal and break that. So it's generally about the dedication towards your mission. I just feel like this person thinks that you really balance them out. Like, I feel like this person thinks that you're too good to be true for them, at least, to be very real. They think that they don't deserve you. And somebody over here is like pretty cocky. Like, I don't know if, like it's you, but I think that you have a fair amount of bitterness towards this person because you're not able to set boundaries for yourself at the right time. And I'm not blaming you for it. It's just because you still have healing to do, where um, your trauma still operates deeper or widely than your intuition does. It's more concrete right now. And I think that you're not able to like understand when it's wrong, or you just tend to overgive yourself or overshare yourself when you need to set a boundary. And the more that you allow somebody else to take from you, and when you don't know when to stop, it builds resentment towards the other person because you think they took advantage of you. But then again, I'm holding the mirror in your face and asking you, why couldn't you stop, right? So you have a lot of aggression towards this person. Yes, I completely agree. If they've been hurting you, they've been exploiting their confidence, your confidence, excuse me, in them. But then at the end of the day, it's also about you got to look out for yourself. Pile number two, it's a little unrealistic to think that takers aren't gonna take if you keep giving them. And you guys please help me connect with pile number two. I'm gonna take this upright, Seven of Cups, Neptune energy. Smokes and mirrors in this connection. Reverse, Nine of Cups, unhappiness. You both don't know how to make yourself happy. Reverse, High Priestess, Piscean energy. Again, Neptune. A lot of smokes and mirrors, not being able to see and navigate through your intuition because right now you're triggered, and that's completely fine. It's completely fine. Right now you need to be triggered. You need to be triggered, pile number two. Knight of Swords. Rash decisions. Do you guys block, unblock each other? Do you just like take out all your parents' anger that you have towards your parents to this on this person? King of Swords. I feel like this could also be you. You're very critical of not just this person but yourself. And I know that this reading is becoming more about what's the dynamic between you, but hey, whatever spirit has to deliver, okay? And it's important for you to understand what's really going on. If you're not able to comprehend whether you're operating from a higher self perspective, or if you're actually just triggered right now and your ego is driving you, right? I'm going to take this in reverse. The Judgment. Libra energy. I'm picking up on heavy earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Six of Cups. I'm going to take this card in reverse. The Fool. See, I feel like you guys had a great time in the beginning. It was all jolly and lovely and everything is what I'm picking up. When I take this card in reverse as well, Nine of Pentacles, that's what I said. You don't know how to make yourself happy until things went down and the honeymoon phase was over, right? Nine of Wands, you both are so guarded when it comes to love, Aquarius energy. I feel like you think that this person is calculative, but you are also that. You think that you're not as clever as this person because you're more vulnerable, or you think that you're more, I don't know, spiritually progressed than them, because you're so hard on yourself, you judge the fuck out of this person. And I've also been there. So that's why I understand this energy. But I feel like the only reason I was able to come out of that place is because I stopped hating on myself. I stopped thinking that, um, like I stopped feeling like I don't have self-respect when I started giving myself that self-respect, because I was bitter towards myself, and I was bitter, and it took me a lot of time to forgive myself when I was oversharing in all places of my life. um and I think that this is the energy that you have right now. It's like I didn't have that anger majorly towards other people but then myself, that I couldn't protect myself. So you need to really stop being so kind of like arrogant or prideful towards yourself and accept where you're falling short right now. And whereas it comes for this person, I think that what would their next actions be is like they do want to heal this situation, okay? um Understanding their understanding consequences choice. There's a lot of nines over here, which is like almost close to completing a cycle, so you guys are understanding something. I'm hearing like the ebb and flow of relationships, and I think that I can't comment on the fact whether this person will commit to you or not, because that's completely up to your personal journeys. But I do think that there is a small room for improvement, because you're so triggered and the both of you think very calculatively when it comes to love. When you become calculative, you suck the fun out of it, basically, right? And all those things just happen when you are too much in your masculine energy. You have water element sensing. This is the only card we didn't flip. Ace of Cups. It's about sensitivity. It's about letting your emotions basically tell you how to feel about the situation. And sometimes we do get carried away by our heart, right? And this is the ultimate balance of life, that we all understand how to conquer. And I think that we think that we should always think by our heart. Sometimes we think that we should think by our head. Sometimes we think by we should think by our gut. Sometimes, but there's a reason why all these things were given to us by the Creator. So it's kind of like they're tools, right? And right now, I think you need to go to the gut. I think you need to meditate. I think you should not trust your moods. I think you should not trust your. It's not like trust your emotions. I'm not saying that your emotions are wrong. I'm saying that in the moment, they could be clogging your vision, your understanding, your clear thinking, because there's a lot of letting go right now. There's a lot of energy that needs to move, like you know how distilled water is there and there's this purification process going on right now, and it hurts. It fucking goddamn hurts, right? And this is what is happening for your person as well. So everything that I said is kind of in correlation with your person. It's, I'm hearing like it's nothing, like it's very close to the truth. It's nothing far from the truth. It's like your intuition is going to guide you through this phase right now, rather than the wisdom you had from your past. So perhaps your person is listening to their past experiences, and so are you right now, because you don't want to get hurt. And it's completely understandable because you've been through things, right? And it makes you guys push and pull. Like you think that your person is the only one who pulls away, but you do the same thing in retaliation, and you don't see how you're mirroring back this person. So you both could be in the energy of like a disorganized attachment style, where one becomes avoidant, the other one becomes um anxious. So I feel like in this situation you need your intuition right now, and for that you need to calm yourself. For that you need to genuinely meditate, because sometimes our fears can be louder than our intuitions, of course, right? So I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into what are your person's plans intentions. I'm gonna take this card in the reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like I feel like this person wants to spend more money on you, or just in a way they want to open up, but in a way where they can express their love. It's not like they're full blown ready to let you in their heart. I'm gonna take this in reverse. Yeah. Whatever the hold they've had, like maybe this person was acting like a miser. They had a lot of fears around money, or it's like their codependencies were getting the best of them. And I feel like this person could be a dismissive avoidant, but you don't know that this person is actually very anxious. You've probably seen them tapping their foot or biting their nails. But I think that relatively this person is quite intuitive, and they also go through spiritual warfare. Your connection is, I mean, like protected by the angels, but there is also like sort of like presence of negativity. Like sometimes I feel like it would be beneficial for you to pray, not for an outcome, and if you want to put an outcome, go for it, but just pray for your protection, okay, and your persons as well. We have Three of Pentacles. I feel like taking this upright, they do want to work with you, okay. I feel like I mentioned that before, like they want to restore this, because you are important to this person, okay. I'm not saying that you're not important, but please don't fool that for the right treatment for you. Just because you're important to somebody, that doesn't mean they're making you feel important, right? And it can be from your end as well. I'm going to take this in reverse again. Nine of Swords in reverse. Like this person wants to improve this situation. They're also as worried sick as you are. Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. They want to have a proper conversation with you about this, and I think that it's all on the cards for the both of you. Like the both of you want to talk and let each other know how you're really feeling about this situation, right? I do think that this person might try to put in a lot of effort at once and then leave you high and dry. So please trust the pattern in a way, like notice the consistency rather than the words, and don't be hostile towards it. If you're genuinely wanting to give the other person a chance, make sure that you're able to forgive them for their past. Don't keep taunting the other person. We have Grand Cross Provoker, so this is again defensiveness. I do feel that this person is going to try to let go of their defensiveness. I think that they're already doing that, is what I'm hearing. Like their frustration, this is all about you. Like you're frustrated, this person is not letting you in. And you're frustrated that you have to keep, kind of like you've put yourself in a place where you feel like you're begging for it. And this person is frustrated, like, because you're kind of like pushing them so much. It makes them feel even low about themselves because they're not able to do that. Do you get my point? So I am going to pull out a few more cards. Spirit has something else to let you know about this person. I'm hearing about their intentions. Let's go with that. Alrighty, I'm going to take this upright. We have the Death. So they do intend to, I feel like for a few of you, this is a scenario where either it works out and they change themselves, or the situation is going to end. And I feel like this person has thought about it, like letting go. I hate to be so honest. I'm sorry. King of Pentacles, just that energy where I feel like they want to improve, but I can't place my bets on it. Like, I think that one thing, if I could definitely say with this, because Spirit just told me think optimistically. I think that your energy and your person's energy is quite low because you just think, or you guys kind of anticipate the worst out of everything. Because things don't go in your way. But I think that this person relatively wants to really change their unreliable behavior. They're seeing that. And I think that this is a very strong energy right now. I think that you might be going through a lot of fatigue, sleepless nights, and I completely understand that. I empathize with you. So please try to take care of your body. Be easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. The world is already such a mean place. You deserve to be in your own corner, right? So I'm gonna pull out a few channel messages from your person. This is from my own self-curated deck. You can look for the information down in the description box below to book a reading with me. And you guys must please help me connect with bio number 2. I want you by my side. I want to overcome my fear of intimacy. This is exactly what I've been saying. Like, I feel like they do want you by their side. Like, I'm not saying that you're not important. I don't run from you, I run from myself when I choose fear, of course. So this is exactly why I see that this person starts feeling unworthy of you and they shut you out. Money can't buy true love. It took me to learn this the hard way. I feel like you should watch pile number one. This message is quite relatable over there. But if they've been chasing the bag or something, like they're realizing that they still are not emotionally fulfilled, and I'm wanting to come closer. This distance is heavy on me too. So you are important, right? You are important. You are important to the universe as well. Pile number two. Sometimes I feel very unworthy of you, and I'm so attracted to your intellect. They are attracted to you. It's not about you, why they're not opening up. You're taking it on your self-worth, and this means you need to do the work. All right, no matter how many times somebody tells you you're beautiful and you're everything that I want, unless and until you're that for yourself, you will never believe it. It will never be enough for you. Right? So pile number two, I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number three. If you chose the clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. So a little fun fact, I used to, like, when I started getting crystals, I used to think that this is like a selenite, but that's a little bit more kind of like opaque, right? And this is like really clear. And I'm getting the energy that your person could not see you for who you are before. Like, I don't know what happened. I just feel like this message would just fit wherever it has to fit. I just think that, is this kind of like a second chance kind of a thing that's happening over here? I don't know. Like, this person did not know how to treat you. Alright, we're gonna go with the cards we have here. I specifically want to check out this one. Surrender, letting go of the darkness. Definitely, I feel this energy very strongly, that they couldn't see you because they couldn't see themselves. You can only see your worth when you can only see somebody else's worth when you see your own. I feel like you guys have a very sweet energy. I'm hearing like, forgive this person, they're worth another chance. I don't know what has happened between the both of you. I've never said this on my channel, but that doesn't mean that you hype up this message and forget whatever your intuition tells you. But I do feel that somebody, one of your guys or somebody, just wants to let you know that this person has changed. And I know that can be such a difficult thing to hear, but that's what I'm hearing. This is a very sweet energy. Pile number three, I feel like crying because your person genuinely cares about you. This is like, I think your person has cried themselves to sleep a lot of nights because of how tender their heart has grown having met you. This used to be a very cold personality, and I genuinely have teary eyes because it's a very beautiful feeling. If I had to describe that, it's almost like after a rainy day, the sun finally comes out. You're that feeling for this person. You're that kind of, you're kind of like, the world is a mean place, and you're the one that just brings that magic. Even though magic is illusionary, but it's also something that just we can imagine and we can make and we can feel with ourselves and create a bubble of our own. I think that you both have a very special connection with each other. This person genuinely cherishes, and they couldn't see that before. So I feel like it's kind of a second chance, or I don't know, kind of a thing. We have Eight of Cups. Definitely, it's about mistakes. It's about walking away. Maybe you walked away from this person, and I'm hearing that if they're not, I feel like this person has already approached you, and you've been feeling this would be a wasted effort, or it's just a lot of energy of like being sad about what they've done. um for a few of you, maybe this person had cheated on you, or they just did not value you, let's put it that way, right? They did not know what they had, or they did not know how to treat you. They treated you poorly in the past, and it's because they were just not letting you in their heart. And this is a very difficult energy to tap into, because I feel like there's a lot of projections. Like, I feel like you're still having doubts because of the way I am still speaking about this, because you're skeptical is what I pick up over here. Like, you're skeptical about this person's intentions towards you. Let's please help me connect with pile number 3's energy. What other persons? I'm getting like thoughts and feelings, so let's do that as well. I'm gonna take this upright. We have 8 of Swords. I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of sword energy. I'm gonna take this in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. This person is genuinely beating themselves up, or they're kind of like they're just very sorry. 2 of Swords. Maybe they didn't choose you before. Knight of Cups and the Sun. They didn't choose you to commit before, and you walked away. High Priestess. I feel like they're genuinely sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna take this in reverse. 10 of Cups. They got scared of being in a long-term commitment. I'm hearing I'm a changed man or a woman. I know these things can sound so skeptical to hear, but that's the energy that I pick up over here. It's almost like they could have been something was very cunning about this person's approach in the past. Like, they wanted to have their cake and eat it too, is what I'm picking up. I'm gonna take this upright. We have the King of Pentacles. They probably were becoming excessively money hungry or career focused, because they always put their eggs in financial stability. So having to invest over here, taking things to the next level, was extremely, like, I'm hearing a shitting my pants. I'm gonna take this in reverse. Hangman. I feel like taking this upright as well. This person with the Piscean energy could have been very stuck in their ways, and I think that you probably chose to walk away, or you distance yourself from this person, and they're really feeling the absence of you. I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have the Devil. I think this person has recognized their patterns. I'm hearing that this is a good person, an honest person. Um, And with the Devil again, Capricorn, there's so much earth energy that I spoke of. Hierophant, Taurus. They have been keeping an eye on you, but it's more like they've been keeping an eye on themselves. Like, how they were acting out of character previously is what I'm picking up. They were like, they were not committing themselves to you, because they were already very defensive. I think this person was pushing you away. I think they were shutting you out. This gives me a very masculine energy, man or a woman. I think that they were just not willing to budge. I think that they were just acting coy about their behavior. Like they were probably making you feel a little bit like crazy, that you're feeling like they're shutting you out, or they're just telling you that they're working and all those things. But actually, it was just a defense mechanism. Like they were using that as an excuse to get away from you because you were getting really close to them. And they really like that. And the fact of having something that is so good for them and feels so good is very scary for this person. We have the Eight of Cups. Frustrated, this person, like they, I feel like this energy with void, of course, missing moon. It's almost like I hear I Mississippi you. It's almost like for a few of you, maybe it's not even that serious, whatever happened, but I just feel like there's a lot of ambiguity where um your person, or they think that you think that there was wasted effort put in here, like it didn't result in anything, excuse me. And I feel like this person thinks that the situation turned out to be not what they expected. Like they probably kept on rejecting you. Like I'm getting like maybe you used to try to talk to this person, meet them, and they would just keep giving you excuses like I have this to do, I have that to do, or I don't want to do this, I don't want to talk. Like they were just shutting you out completely, and they just didn't realize that they pushed you way too far, is what I'm picking up. I'm gonna take this card. Gold, of course. Of course. This is that energy of like I didn't know what I had. Like it could have not been as brutal as I'm describing, or it could be as well, but I feel like this person just didn't recognize what they had. Like I think that they got so triggered by just, like y- your emotions. Like I feel like how emotionally open you are, that they didn't realize that they were like sort of like pushing you away. I'm gonna take this card up, right? We have source. I feel like it, like the time out or whatever. I feel like definitely you could have had a separation phase or a little bit of break. I think that this person has taken the time to grieve their past, or just like decay. Thank you, spirits. So this is like they have been walking away. They've generally worked on themselves, or have been working on themselves. And perhaps what are their intentions, just to work on themselves, if we have to be any more precise, that they have to let go of the grief from their past, which stops them from getting close to another person. See, we have healing. They do realize their mistake, error in their ways, blocking you. See, I just couldn't be any more clear. I think that they pushed you away way too much because they were anxious and worried about their well-being and not getting hurt. And I think that they hurt you, like hurt people, right? So this is what they did, and I think that they're genuinely sorry about that. Like I do feel that this energy can be trusted. Then again, it's up to you completely what you want to do about this situation. We have grief, accepting loss. See, the cards are literally in your face. Like if you chose this pile, just trust that this reading came to you in the right time. Like it is not that things won't work out for you. Pile number three, please don't keep that in your head. Like things don't work out for you, the universe is out there to get you. If something is not working out for you, it's because there's something better out there for you. And if this situation did not work out, it means that there's a better version of this person that was waiting for you, or perhaps there was more time required for the situation to play out. And if you can't forgive this person, um then it's good to set the both of you free, right? Yourselves free. So regardless, immunity is in reverse, we have justice in reverse. So they did not treat you right, and I think that what are their thoughts and feelings, because this is the only reading I felt guided to really talk about their thoughts and feelings and their plans towards you. It's like their plans are very simple, okay? Still, I am going to pull out a card to see what are their plans. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands. It's about not acting like they're not serious about you. Six of Cups, they really miss you. They adore you. They think that you have this lightness to you, but you're also very mature, which is rare to find because you're connected to your inner child, but you're also a fully functioning adult. And they want to heal this situation with the Aquarius energy over here. I think that what they relatively plan to do is bring balance in this situation. We have Chiron healing. So many cards for healing. I absolutely love this because this is really telling me that your person has been putting in hard work in themselves, right? We have South Node over here, Ten of Swords, completing a cycle. Reap what you sow. Your person understands that they're gonna get what they're just like putting their investment in, right? This is the Uranus energy with the Tower over here. Then we have the Empress. So facing their situation head on with you. I think that this is a little bit healthy masculinity where this person understands they gotta take charge in this situation, whether you're a man or a woman. I think that they have taken a step back, or they had to take a step back to understand what they're really doing. And I feel like with the Hangman again, this is like Chiron energy. This is like taking responsibility for your actions, understanding that, this is Saturn and Uranus energy again. It's about radical change. It's like understanding that it's now or never. I'm hearing It's My Life by Bon Jovi. I really like that song. It's very upbeat. I think that this person realizes it's like, I said it's now or never. That's where I heard it from. So this is literally like this person understands that. See, with South Node, we have childhood healing and subconscious manifestations. I feel like one thing I really would like to let you know is that you can be vulnerable, and I think that you have your suspicions because this person has not respected your vulnerability or you opening up your heart to them. But I do feel that this person has been humbled by the universe, has been really taught about why you should not take a kind person lightly, because I think you reached your threshold in a way for this person to generally be pushed to the curb and be like, hey, what the fuck, I'm getting like, what the fuck, like you are in a little bit of salty, or I wouldn't even say salty, like salty is a little bit sass, but I think that you are hurt, you're generally hurt, and I completely understand that. Okay, it is in reverse. Fire. You think that the fire between the both of you has died out, like the situation has fizzled out, and I think that what this person intends to do is, I'm hearing like water the plant, bring abundancy. We have abundance and structure. They know that they need to bring structure in the situation. It feels like a healthy masculinity. The person wants to take charge, repair the damage done. And I think that this person, I feel like they are working on, there's a lot of Saturn energy. So I do want to let you know that I spoke of it in the beginning, that this has been difficult on your person as well. I'm not comparing your pains, okay? You should never compare pain. Everybody has different levels of sensitivity and thresholds, but I think that for you, this situation, I think for your person, this situation genuinely reached a peak, where they are not able to take the pain of being apart from you, is what I'm picking up. You gotta take this card, upright moon. I feel like this person is connecting with their intuition, because we had the source card before as well. They're balancing themselves out right now is what I'm picking up, and I think that this person could have also fallen sick, but they also understand that you reap what you sow. With, the word missing moon kind of an energy, we have mystery. I want to take this in reverse, but with void missing moon, it's like when they did not want to see what they were being shown, it's like now they understand that you can't keep pushing another person away when you're dealing with your own things. I feel like this person understands that the only way to come back, or their intention or their plan, is to open up to you. I do feel that this person might not open up very easily. You have to be a little bit not on guard, but you have to have your boundaries and your standards clearly listed to yourself and in front of this person. So when they come back, if they're still trying to weasel their way back in, because sometimes you need to be a little bit strict. I'm not saying to be rude, just saying be strict. So I'm gonna find out a little bit more about, we are gonna take this in the reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse again. They're seeing you as someone right now who is defensive. Like they think that the way they were behaving with you now is the way you're behaving with them, and they kind of feel like this is a part of their karma. It's really hurt them a lot. I'm gonna take this upright, Queen of Cups. You're such a loving person, and right now when you're just not giving that love, it just breaks your heart. But this is what it is, right? You can't take somebody else. See, Ace of Cups. You can't take that love for granted. The way they see you right now is somebody who is also not hiding how they really feel about them. Like you've probably told this person you really like them, you love them, but they have not really reciprocated that emotion. They probably have never even confessed it, or I just feel like they've not told you like how deeply and profoundly they feel for you. Like their love overflows for you. They feel a lot of love for you. They think that you're the sweetest candy out there. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like Buttercup. I don't know. Somebody likes Powerpuff Girls, but you're that Buttercup. Oh my God, yeah, like Buttercup. It used to be the most meanest one, but the most sweetest. Like that's how this person sees you. Like you come across as the most. I feel like this person has figured out your defense mechanism, like that you come across as this very bold personality, like very Leo Scorpionic energy, but inside you're like a soft little crab, like a Cancerian crab, like you just want to love and be loved. And I think that your defense mechanism is walking around the world looking like, if you cross me, I'll bite you or I'll kill you. We have the Nine of Wands. They do see you as someone who let down their guard in front of them, and I think that it really hurt this person, like looking. I feel like they feel like they're on the outside looking in. I feel this reading would really resonate if you're in separation, you're not in contact with this person, to be honest. Temperance in reverse. I feel like taking this upright as well. This is the energy that's unblocking, because whenever I get something that's upright and reverse both from my guides, I feel like it's unblocking. Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Their thoughts torment them, and they're still scared of hearing a lot, because I think that as much as you're a sweetie pie, I think that they know that you also have a tongue, like that mouth says a lot. For of Wands, I feel like they want to bring in stability in this situation, but they don't know how much. It's like it takes two, right? That's what I'm saying. Like the ball's in your court, whether you really want to make this situation work or not. And I feel like you need to use your wisdom. Whether this is something that you think that this person will be able to live up to or not. That's why I said in the beginning that this is a general reading, and I'm telling you the energies, but listen to your intuition always. Take your time on it and don't be impulsive. I think that you're impulsive. When it's in reverse, epiphany, you still need to come to this realization what you need to do about this situation. I'm hearing that take this seriously. You have to be very cautious about the kind of person you invest in, because it reflects back in all areas of your life. So if the situation is very draining for you, not able to move past whatever has happened between the both of you, it would genuinely be wise to let go of the situation, because you have to be healthy and happy to pour in other areas of your life as well. And I just feel for some reason that you're in this place where you're rebuilding yourself after very tough cycles yourself. So I don't know how long back does this connection go, or how deep does it go for you, but don't think about it from a place of attachment. Think about it from a place of love for the both of you. I'm gonna pull out a few more cards. You got the most like detailed reading. Eclipse, revolution, awakening, affect. This is like effect on relationships. This person realizes that, I just feel like whenever this is like, they're breaking their old patterns. It was thrown them. It's like something about this connection is like really thrown them off balance with the temperance energy, right? They're balancing themselves out, but I think they really want to fix this situation. Let's not go in circles about this, okay? I'm gonna pull out a few channel messages from your person. This is my very own self-curated deck. You can book a personal reading. Information is given down in the description box. And you guys, please help me connect with pile number 3. You're intoxicating. So they're very attracted to you. Oh, we have 2 of them. I feel very protective over you. This is that energy. This person does have that divine masculine energy. Like I wanna make this right. I wanna improve myself. I have a good woman or a man. I'm working on past patterns and behaviors that were unfair to you. I feel so happy to see that. I want to heal from a rejection wound. So they were pushing you away because they were scared that if they let you come in too close, you're not gonna like them for who they are. I'm having many breakthroughs on my own journey. Alright, so pile number 3. This was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye.